I can't think of a better way to start a day of bicycle touring than an old-fashioned American hotel breakfast of powdered eggs and cold sausage. Yum. Good morning from Crosse, Wisconsin, from the riverfront here. It's a beautiful morning, nice and kind of cool, sunny, blue sky. It's going to be a great day of riding. Spent a little time this morning looking over my routes. I don't have enough days to be able to do the Elroy Sparta and the 400 trail and still be able to do any of the Great River route. So I decided that I'm going to opt instead to do the Great River route. And instead of going into the uplands of Wisconsin, I'm going to just head down the river as far as I want to go, maybe Lansing, but probably more like Prairie du Chien, and then cross over and kind of reconnect through Iowa and then back to Minnesota. I just looked at this river last night and I just thought, God, this just looks like this would be such a beautiful ride. It'll be road riding, but I kind of prefer that as long as the roads are quiet, hoping that even though it's a Sunday, hoping that the road is not too busy. But that's what I'm going to do. So here we go. Happy trails. Here we go. So I took in a few more sights in La Crosse, and then I was on my way down the mighty Mississippi. See, I've already done the Elroy Sparta Trail a few years ago with my bros. And even though I'd like to put out a video on the Elroy Sparta Trail, because that'd be pretty cool, I just felt like I needed something different, something new, something I've never done before. So here we go, following the Mississippi. Good morning, Wisconsin. I've been riding for, I don't know, a good half hour, maybe longer. And still just kind of part of this La Crosse suburbs. I'm kind of surprised at how big this town is, but hopefully getting out of here pretty soon. This is one of those things that Komoot does best. You know, right over there is a state highway. Looked at it on Google Maps and it's just full of strip malls and traffic and probably gravel and all that kind of stuff. Komoot is finding a way through all that, through all these kind of somewhat bland neighborhoods, but peaceful riding, comfortable riding, safe riding. Thank you, Komoot. And there's our highway up there that we'll have to join here eventually. But meanwhile, doing our best to avoid it until we get a little bit more out of town. All right, we're finally on our highway. Hopefully this stuff doesn't last very long. There's no shoulder. I guess I can take the sidewalk, probably will. Again, looking at Google Maps, I think the road's gonna be a lot better, just a little further down. Still got a little bit of city to go. Hi. Well, that's our sign. There goes US 14 and US 61 up into the highlands, so to speak. We stay on the Great River Road. How great is that? We got a nice little trail along the road, and check that out. Mount La Crosse ski area. I got a ski area here. Nice bluffs ahead. Things are looking up. The road so far is a little busy for my taste, but got a nice wide shoulder. Kind of loud, but you know, you do hear the bugs out in the forest and out in the fields. Over there's the Mississippi floodplain. Let's see, Junction K. Now, these are the county roads of Wisconsin. The day was warm, the traffic manageable, and the river flowed calmly beside me. As I continued on my southward trajectory, I found myself amazed at the scenery in this unsung corner of America. Steep bluffs snuggled in thick woods, with the broad and shining river always in view. The Mississippi River Trail is simply superb.
This is why I don't make many miles in a given day. I stop and check out the scenic overlooks. You know, just stop and smell the roses, as they say.
The Mississippi River is much more than just a beautiful place to ride. For nearly 100 years, the Upper Mississippi River National Wildlife and Fish Refuge has created a safe haven for some 300 species of migratory birds, as well as fish and other wildlife. It's estimated that 40% of America's waterfowl use the Mississippi in their migration paths each spring and fall. Bald eagles, herons, and egrets abound. Spanning over 250 miles, it encompasses an unbroken natural greenbelt of forest, wetlands, and waterways, protecting over 240,000 acres of floodplain. Here, the National Scenic Byway known as the Wisconsin Great River Road threads the needle between dramatic bluffs and the river, connecting historic sites and towns along the way.
It's that time again, about 2 o'clock. Good time for a lunch. I've still got a banana left, a bunch of peanut butter tortillas. Although I'm sure the banana is going to be like banana butter, something I'm just spreading on it. Just a really pretty day. I'm in this interpretive center here along the river. And the lady said, yeah, I'm going home, but the place automatically locks at 3 o'clock. Gives you an idea of the kind of trust that people have around here. This is just wide open for anybody to come and check it out. Air conditioned and lots of little displays about cool things to see. I just found a cabin, I don't know, about 8 or 10 miles up the road. I think I'm going to stay there. It looks like the only real place along the way. Looking forward to it. There's a restaurant in town. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm a lucky guy. Site of Redbird's Village, June 28, 1827. First battle of the Bad Axe was fought. Well, these little tragedies that happened, you know, that we just don't know about. Gone to history, except for these little markers. Oh, that felt so good. I needed that nap. So I only have a couple more miles to go. Got a little shut-eye. Don't know how long, but I was dreaming. Found a shady spot here at a little rest area on the side of the road, a little historic marker. Yeah, it's lights out. God, that feels good. I am ready for the rest of the trip. Here we go.
I made my way down the river the few short miles to DeSoto, where my cabin was. DeSoto dates back to the early 1800s and was recognized as a trading post for the burgeoning fur trade. As the town developed, it became a hub for the shipping of grain and lumber, moving the resources of the upper Midwest to the cities of the South.
I've got myself a nice place here, Riverview Cabins. But I think I might have to get up on the roof to see the river. This is going to be quite pleasant, and there's a nice little town up the hill a ways. Not a bad little place, just a cute old-fashioned cabin. Love the little hammer hooks. It's a nice little touch. Got some snowshoes up there. There's some skis. There's a sled. I like the old-fashioned canteen. That's pretty cool.
As I spent more time in this rustic cabin, however, I began to feel less and less comfortable. Am I becoming a hotel snob?
I think I'm officially too old for this show.
No worries. I had a beautiful spot on this father of waters in a town that provided a glimpse into a different perspective of America. I watched the goings-on from my front porch, and eventually meandered up the street into town, perched above the Mississippi floodplain.
Hey, kitty. Hello. Pretty one here, yeah. Oh, yes. And there goes the squirrel.
At some point, I stepped into a friendly bar to get a drink and a bite, and to see what the locals were up to.
A young, innocent girl, somebody's got to look after her. Somebody's already looking after Chester.
And then I retreated back to my cabin, appreciating my country, this splendid tapestry of cultures, and my good fortune of being able to experience it firsthand. Good night, America.